Hey, hey, just doing a few things before we start, making sure I let people know on my Discord and our other things that I'm streaming now. Okay, seems that we're all good. Connection's good by the looks of it. No drop frames. Alright, let's go. So, yo yay. Yo yay. Yo everyone. Y'all. Welcome to another live stream of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. I only said The Witcher 3. That was Tuesday. Yes, hello, welcome. Where we last left off, we ended up sneaking through the facility in the Alpine area, the Alps. And we managed to get some information and sneak back out after the alarm was set off. And we are now trying to, after getting back to the city and finding that everything's on lockdown because of the attacks and stuff, we are now trying to find some people. We had just talked to Sarif about our upgrades, and he says, oh yeah, some stuff happened. And now we are trying to find out some more things. Point of interest, we're trying to go to Samizdat, if I remember correctly. And we also are trying to find the witness of the attack previously, when we were here last, for the murder. Now we're trying to stop her from getting killed, but also we need to find out more information. Such as travel to Davni I don't know how you say that. But yeah. First we're going to go do this Samizdat though. So we need to head to out of here first. Let's turn that off.
Yet the last time augmented people.
Time to go. Whee!
I promise. Do not give up hope.
Alright, and we're not allowed to be on the streets, so we have to make sure that we don't get spotted as we walk around. Right, now. Samizdat is in the sewers, which might be a problem because that's where the murderer is taking me, so I might need to head over here first. Stay cool. Should I take him out?
Make my day.
There's probably too many people to try and take out one guy. I just need to get to the freaking sewer, okay? Oh, not the sewer. Go. Fire cell.
Damn.
What's there? God damn it. I was doing so well too. Now I need to head over to the Pilgrim Station. And now we're going to just watch him walking down the street, the tunnel for a while. What a way to start, walking down the tunnel. So, how is everyone? Hope you're doing okay. I'm okay. I was extremely tired yesterday, so I think I slept pretty well last night. So I'm a bit better. Well, I'm better. Finally! Right. Oh, they actually blocked off the whole thing. Whoops. Gotcha. Where do I need to go? I need to go straight across to the Licana farmer. Turn around. Can I build? I can. Build at least 2. I have 10 of these. I don't need to make any more. Okay. It's down here.
Stop! What I do? On your knees, now!
Okay, don't shoot.
No, just wait there.
This is a safe room, so I can be in here. Nicholas Cipra.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka.
Cassie?
Ring a bell.
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
Of course you aren't. I'll bluff.
We both know why I'm here. We can take the scenic route if you want, but if something happens to her because you felt the need to bullshit me...
Just tell the lawyers I'm doing the best I can here. If they were going to send someone, they should have told me. We could have coordinated.
The lawyers, huh? You really need to start filling in the blanks. What was your involvement with Daria? Why did you need her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, Big tech corporation. You know it?
Yes.
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement.
Stable.
We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were,
right.
how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Could have given you a sense of humor.
I'm funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does.
Uh-huh.
The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
Let's intimidate.
I've been very patient so far. Too patient. That's about to change unless you start getting into details. What are you not telling me?
Look, I haven't had anything to do with this for years. Tai Young Medical contacted me and told me it was my responsibility because Daria was my patient.
What about
they
her?
implied that if Daria's story ever came to light, I would take all the blame.
So you're in this out of the goodness of your heart. What else?
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water.
You use prisoners, okay.
Prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobodka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843.
Huh.
All I saw, all I was given was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
I'll moralize.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people.
Because you put that in
I
her!
used to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look, we obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes.
What?
Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her.
I'd rather
But
that.
then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
I mean, I'm a badass. If she wakes up, I'll just punch her out again.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence.
Why are you being so...
Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Tai Young Medical would develop a sensitive technology like this without some kind of failsafe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness, an override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you installed.
Well, there is an override phrase. Daria's been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first place?
Wait, the number he said, that's the number of the patient.
You would overestimate
that was the number on the wall. I just realized that.
You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
I'm so glad that you feel that you have to warn me. Ooh, thank you for worrying about me. You don't really care about her though, do you? Oh, she's always evil. Yeah, but she wouldn't have acted on them until you put that bloody thing stuff in your head. The bloody emotions in her head. That's your fault.
We should have taken care of the problem long ago.
It's dangerous to be out in the street tonight.
Why do you have to be...
Well, what do you want me to do then? Do you want me to go in the back? I'll go in the back. Let's save first.
Access granted.
Thank you. Let's make sure there's nothing that he might be hiding from us.
Serious shit. So let's keep going. I feel ill.
Waiting next report.
And not just because I'm watching images of the deserted, nearly quiet state right now. No, the reason I'm sick tonight, and I should be used to it by now.
Access granted.
Thank you. Family again. If you want to remain a part of the family, you'll clean up the damn mess. Make no mistake, Dee is your responsibility. If anyone can find out what or why she is, you and you alone will be able to pay for it. Find her. Okay, so he's rejoined with Tai Young Medical?
No rights, Reg, you can be sure of that. The only thing that shocks old Glass here about it is that it didn't happen 5 years earlier.
Ebook. Case study 698843. Yeah, it's the number that was on the wall that was written in blood. Continues to overwhelm his subjects' personalities in ways that are unexpected if not remarkable. Our most recent subject was a woman named Dee. Dee suffered from an acute case of social anxiety. She could not look people in the eye, she could not eat in public, she could barely bring herself to come in for treatment. After 3 days of malinfusions, she was all but transformed, turned to a social butterfly. Not only did she eat in public, she ate what he would have eaten. 5 days into the process, we were forced to employ the override phrase to reset the neural mechanism and readjust aspects of the neural code. Certain of numbers' proclivities were unexpected. It was an excellent opportunity to test override functionality, improve our ability to correct personality changes on the fly. Dee's treatment was complete after 7 days. In no time at all, she's become a fully functioning member of society. Here's the thing. It says right here, continues to overwhelm his subjects' personalities. So yes, it is the thing that you put inside her mind that is making her act like this. But it's fine. I'm sure it's not nothing to do with you. It's not your fault.
Because their leader
Moving up.
Turn around, because I need to go back in the subway. Okay. There we go. Man, I love having this long-range hacking because it makes it so much easier to do this. To Capek Fountain Station. Now we gotta watch him walk again. Oh man, I knew something was up with her. Especially when we made it into her room, it's like, oh look, there's needles, they're exactly the same to the ones that we found on the crime scene. And she's got broken glasses, exactly the same ones on the crime scene. Like, yeah. Okay, let's go see if we can find her. She's probably in the sewers. I think I got all the evidence, but I'll make sure when we get there. Tink tonk, tink tonk. Big stompy boots. Ah, finally. Is he stuck on the stairs? I was waiting for my the batteries to recharge. Go. Okay. Right, save. Oh. Oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, god damn it. Praga to martial law. Everyone is guilty. Right, we'll go over there after we deal with the killer. Oh, hello. Looks like Daria Miski's cell phone. This is probably what she used to call me. Doesn't look like a cell phone. It looks like a piece of plastic. Like, I've seen other people's phones in this. They look like actual phones. This just looks like a piece of plastic with some sort of device on it. There she is.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
Let's confront.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Ugh. Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Tai Yong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
Let's use the keyword.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
It was ad hominem. All the other ones are all different. Aborigine. Aborigine 2426. No, it's ad hominem. Ad hominem 2026. I don't know what that means. I'll probably have to look that up.
Ad hominem 2026.
Is... What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure gave me access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice to draw on those memories was mine alone. You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that, don't you? All right. Prove it. Approach me. Come. Closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic word.
Let's persuade.
You obviously need more help than I can
I
offer.
can see through your
That
head.
doesn't mean it's not out there. Whatever power the neural chip had over you should be diminishing now. You should be able to fight whatever urges Svobodka's memories inspired in you.
I don't need help. You do.
Alpha.
You need to be saved. All Ogs need to be saved. Svobodka inspired me to... I can make you human again. I have to make you human again to atone for what
That's
I
3
am.
for Omega, so it's Omega. Cedric's personality traits are those of Marek Svobodka, the original Harvester Killer. Whatever the part of the real Majorshepard that now remains has long lain dormant, she must be found. I need to do the Omega one because she had 3 for Omega and lower for everything else, so...
This notion you got that augmented people need saving, that there's something less than human. Look, I didn't know her, but I guarantee you Angela Gunn was a human being. Her humanity was defined by her ideas, her passions, the causes she believed in. It had nothing to do with whether or not she was augmented.
Svobotka never saw them as individuals. To him, they were victims of an age that terrified him. Mirror images of the monster he had become. He believed the entire race was under attack, that mechanization would keep our souls from migrating.
How does that sound like to you when you say it? Migration of the soul, victims of an age? I'm not talking abstract concepts here. I'm talking about people. Svobotka never saw his victims as human beings because it would have made it impossible to do what he did. He was sick, he was scared. Whatever he was no savior.
You're right. The more he killed, the easier it became. That is why he had to repeat the actions, ritualize them. It was a way of justifying his beliefs. If you kill one man, the memory is like an anvil. If you kill 7, you quickly forget the first. It all starts to seem inevitable. Surely it must be obvious to you by now. The Daria you came here to save no longer exists. She hasn't for a long time. All that remains now is his drive, his legacy, his cause.
That was 5 Omegas there. That was probably the maximum I've ever gotten for that. I'm going to go for Humanize again because it's going to hit with the Omega.
Svobotka didn't have a cause. He was a serial killer, acting out on impulses that he tried to couch in spiritual rhetoric. A way of convincing himself that his actions were justified, but they weren't. No amount of faith or abstraction makes it okay to dehumanize people the way he did.
No. No, it doesn't. But so what if you're right? So what that Svobodka's motivations cannot stand up to scrutiny? His actions, my actions, cannot be justified. Where does that leave me? If those others did not deserve to die, then I deserve to die.
It's not for me to judge you. I want smarter people than me to look into this neural procedure you underwent. Dig into Cipra and Tai Young.
So you're offering me a fair trial?
I'm not offering anything. But if there's any hope of moving on here, not killing anyone else is a good start.
Woo, it went shooting up.
Society has every right to judge you, and it also has a right to hear all about Cipra and Tai Young Medical. I'm not an expert on extenuating circumstances, but I'd say you have an interesting case.
You were right before, about the override process taking time. I can feel him receding. Memories of memories no longer crashing against me like they did. Let me prove it to you. Come closer. I want at least one person to know that I'm no longer what I was.
I'm just thinking back to what the guy told me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, don't put your back on him." I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. If she ends up attacking me, I'll just punch her.
All right, Daria, we need to get you out of here for real now. This needs to end.
The version of me who did those things to Angela, I cannot even imagine it being me, even though I know it was. Whatever happens now, whatever the authorities decide, I hope you believe me.
Oh, hello.
What's going on here?
How in the hell did you get down here?
What the hell am I interrupting?
Detective Montag.
Daria's got a story to tell you. How you react may have something to do with your thoughts on experimental neural therapies and big medical conglomerates.
I don't understand. Where is the harvester?
I want to turn myself in.
One of you really needs to start explaining.
I want to confess to the killings of Angela Gunn, Misha Voracek, Pavel Klima, and Leonie Wolf. I also need to tell you about the neural procedure I underwent. It involves Taiyong Medical and a man named Dr. Nicholas Sipra. I hope you'll listen.
You can handle this from here. Just listen carefully to what she has to say.
Whoa! Get
All
him.
right, Daria. I think you should start at the beginning.
2 years ago,
And I got the achievement, The Last Harvester. Using Cassie and Cyprus' code word, you convince Daria she isn't who she thinks she is. Nice. Now, I just need to make sure... Yeah, it didn't show up, that's cool. So we're all good, still connected, still live, chat's still up. All this other stuff, all good. Cool. So that's The Last Harvester done. Yay!
And the program sponsored by Taiyong Medical. They said they could help people to become better versions of themselves. It all feels so long ago now. Another lifetime.
New Praxis kit. Okay, what could I buy? I don't really care about the robots yet. I mean, that only really shows the sound effect things, and that doesn't really need to seem to be kind of important. So, these lenses utilize myomeres, spun carbon nanotubes activated with electric fields. Okay. Although with superior strength and endurance, additional functionality including enhanced jump height and the ability to move without audible detection becomes possible. Nice. Ooh. I think I'm going to max out my battery. Yeah, I'm going to max out my battery so I have more. The Series 8, equipped with a set of more powerful biocells that can be activated if electrical leaching into the body remains below accepted safety thresholds. These enhanced capacity cells contain a nickel and nickel-tin electroplated fiberglass foam that maximizes surface area and increases energy storage capacity. Cool. Like, it'd be cool, like, when you, as you upgrade it, the item or the thing that it's supposed to be on, like, changes slightly, like maybe it glows better or the battery, like, expands outwards more, you know, just something. But, yeah. And now, one more for that, and it should be good. Yay! Cell phone, I already picked this up. Now, we have to go do Samizdat before whatever happens with them happens.
I suggest you remember everything you possibly can about this procedure you underwent. Who was involved, when it happened.
I'm not that person anymore. I swear to you.
Take your time. For now, nothing's going to happen until I get the full story.
How are you gonna deal with this, Montag? Oh, I guess that's it.
Turning myself in is for the best. I know that now.
Cool. Alright, time to go. Let's have a look around this area just in case there might be some items. Oh, that's what all the beeping was. She put mines everywhere. Jesus, that could have gone very bad for us. Jeez, well, I guess I'm glad we didn't fight her in the end. But it's so weird that he just somehow knows that we're down here. Like, why in the hell is he in the sewers in the first place? It just seems so too... It just seems too neat. Anyway, we need to go talk to Samizdat, which I think we need to go left, yes. Hello. Paulina, go to the sewers beneath the Poor District. Tell Jacinta what I've said and she'll show you how and where you can get it. Don't talk to anyone about this. After dark, 8 PM sharp, do not go earlier or later than that. It's very important. The gate will open with 6122. I will meet you there. I wonder if that was for the party. Hello?
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Oh, no, it's for this. Entering without breaking. Okay, need to make a left and then... Hey, what's going on?
I recognize you.
Irenka Bauer.
Irenka Bauer. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did, it was enough to fool them. You kept us out of Golem. We will never forget that.
But now you're hiding again.
Martial law has changed everything. They say it is to keep us off the streets, but it is worse than that. They go into our homes, accuse us of being people we are not. Permits do not matter anymore.
Huh.
How did you know to come here?
Helena heard a message on the radio. It was warning people, saying the city is not safe anymore. She saw the police go into someone's home. The man. He was showing them his permit, but the officer... he did not even look at it. He just... Helena could see that the warnings were true. That people like Irenka must have run away. So we start to go underground. We start to find others.
When society wants to make things hard for someone, it eventually finds a way. I'm sorry it came to this, Irenka.
Don't be. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have made it this far. We wouldn't have met all these people. Everyone is working together. Together we will find a way out of here.
Good luck with that.
I hope so.
Milena?
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes.
How?
Lucky, right?
Never works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Sure. Man, Jensen, your lips are dry. You need to get some, like, lip balm or something. You look like you need some water.
Welcome to the Underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Oh, that was you.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since.
Language implant? Cool.
Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out.
They knew where you were?
We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got Kay, Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
You're missing an E at the end
It's
of
organized
Senate.
resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr
That doesn't really
complex.
answer my question.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights, plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
No, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
I mean, I could, but
We've made a plan.
I'd be shot.
We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
Okay.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
I mean, I've done it once.
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro.
I think that's the one I came out of.
Takes them across the plaza to the Uneda cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
Yep.
Recognize you.
Yeah, we
Too
spoke.
many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash
More and
depot
more
tonight?
difficult to hide.
We've already taken so many.
Lots of
Maybe
people
we should
here.
consider freight trains again.
You don't know where those trains
That's not how
have been.
kettles work, but
I
sure.
don't
Maybe it's the
either,
future
but
kettle where they just
highly
instantly heat up.
radioactive.
You always
Excuse us, please.
Sorry.
did want to travel.
To travel, yes.
Tell him he's a
Not to be a
true hero of the resistance.
I am a true
I
hero.
recognize you.
You're making a bad.
There is quite a few people here, but it makes sense, especially with all this martial law and like augmented people just immediately getting shot on sight sometimes.
Notice the revocation of welfare. We'll talk about it.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
I recognize you.
Where is the ladder? How are you supposed to get up?
It's getting more and more difficult to hide.
Cops are making things worse.
Got me, what is it?
There we go. Hey,
We're waiting for permits to get us out of this city. It started as a reaction to the way things were.
Hey,
Prague is turning into a town of records.
maybe I should turn this off.
Have all gone.
There we go. Looked like it was going to cause problems for people that wanted to come out of here. They'll just immediately die. Right, so we need to go to level 3, apparently, which is back up the way we came, which I can do. Hey. Man, I wish I could help these people more than I can, but things are too serious. Like, if this happened in the real world, there'd be a lot of backlash against, like, attacking a group of people because of a specific thing about them. Okay, gonna save. Now, where is this? Oh, they're over there. Okay, so it's on the other side. Bugger. Can I go to Pollock? I mean, would there be a point to? I mean, if I go there, he might not even have anything, but I suppose it's worth a check. So I need to go right across.
Я видел, že se něco semele.
Go, 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 go! Almost got spotted. Well, I mean, I did get spotted, but it didn't set off the alarm, which is good. You know, you would think after a couple days this guy would have cleaned up his place, but he still hasn't done so. Hey, you still here? Hey, there you are. Why is there blood on the floor? You're not even going to talk to me? Like, you're supposed to be my supplier, but you're not even talking to me. Why is there... Oh, that's not a dead guy, it's just a thing. Talk to me. Fine, whatever. You're still here, eh, Camille Horak? I should have gone in the sewer. Right, need to make a left, go in the subway.
Leje jako skodle. Now what?
Okay, the guy's no longer stuck. Hey, we're back in the subway. We have to walk again. Oh my god. This one. I'm just reading up on what other ways that quest could have gone. And yeah, I could have just straight up afford her. And that's about it. I could sell her chip, but I don't really want to. So yeah. Finally. Gonna save while we're here so I don't have to go through all that again. Oh, this subway's very clean. Why is it telling me to go over there? It was over here, so I'm gonna go over there. Oh, I've never actually noticed that. Infiltrate the makeshift station. This is from Mistra again. Prague is now an extension of Golem City. Act accordingly. To yourself and to the safety of your men. As someone who has sent Mercer and Golem, I can assure you it's better to be decisive than hesitant. So they're treating it as though that we're in Golem, but we're not. Jesus.
You can play bad cop, worse cop, huh? What do you think this is, the 1980s? Like those old documentaries?
It's our industrial friend.
Man. We're just augmenting the message.
You.
And the message, it's still out
We
there.
have to free us
It's on the street. It's over the airwaves. It's spreading online. Maybe it's even got in through those faceless skull buckets of yours, huh? Maybe you're thinking...
Stop screaming!
Well, that's a good start, man. First, you have to see that your things are being pulled by crooked politicians and big government. Then you can stop dancing.
I'm here to help you, God.
And you know what would be another good start? Letting us host you fascist asshole!
Find a way to open the cell. Easier said than done. I need more space. I mean, I suppose I can drop this. I don't need alcohol. Oh, whoops. Gas grenade, nanoblade, Tesla.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Gotcha.
Access granted.
Cops! You still up there? The press wants to be free!
Gotcha.
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
If she wrote the book...
I don't believe in authorial intent.
What?
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
But they're trying, man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black site on the UN's credits.
Just how many states are you an enemy of?
All the corporate ones.
So, every single one?
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
You told me you were a liability to Samizdat. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, Little K shouldn't have sent you. Samizdat has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Samizdat is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
Right. Anyway, let's get you out of here.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat Resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
Guns blazing. There's a police locker in the corner. That should be stocked with weapons and armor. I suggest you grab something you know how to use, and I suggest you use it. We don't want to kill them. No. Wait here sounds like I'm going to have to go and punch out a lot of cops, which is going to take time, and I'd rather play it where they just play it cool. So play it cool. I'm trusting you on this, okay, man? You fucked this up. It's your fault.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits, and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Might be a good idea to put helmets on. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's do a separate save. Thank you. Meet Edward at the rendezvous. Who? Who's Edward? Now where do I need to go? Just down the street. Which way? Uneda cleaning facility. Ah, over here. Okay. Let's go.
You want the byline? Write something.
Cut that left side on the second street.
This whole place was a powder.
I'm ready to press it just in case.
Now look.
Different angle. It is all angles. Long
Are you
lives.
going to make the deadline?
Incredulity is their shield.
Where's Edward?
I cannot believe we made it. Time for Samizdat to go intern.
My God, martial law, curfews, people being jailed for no reason. It reminds me of Warsaw 1982.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
Now what? Do you think we are safe here?
You are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge to get people out.
I don't know why, but he looks familiar. He can't be the guy from Golling City.
They are part of this group?
That's right. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague, Edward, but things aren't going to get any better. If there was ever a time to leave, this is it. If you wait here, Kay's people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I think I have no choice now. I will wait here. I will cooperate. Thank you for everything you've done.
No problem.
Good luck, Edward.
Yes, exit plans, man, exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
K's for Kazdi. Oh, I guess that's it. I thought I would have to go back, and they'd be like, oh hey, thank you for doing this for us. I guess that's it. Let's see what it says. Let's check. You can sleep by them, blah 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 blah. Play it cool is the safest choice. Oh, I chose the safest one. You can still break Kay and Bones out of jail without meeting Little Kay in the sewers. Okay. The achievement misspells Kazdi as Kazdi without the diacritical marks, but the mission name uses the correct spelling. Oh, the game fucked up. The game fucked up. Okay, so now we gotta go into the Diwali territory. Great. I guess I could just go straight there. I thought I would have to go back to what's her face, but it didn't. Hey, Swordmasters, welcome to the stream. Now, I need to make my way down to the Red Queen, which means going whoosh, sort of.
It's my fault. I want to cooperate with the authorities. It is quiet here.
Okay. Cern's Latte. I don't think that's open, but I can check, I suppose. Or maybe not. Let's go this way. Oh, this is the meeting place with Janice.
You shouldn't be outside tonight, Adam. Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
Eliza, what do you have in mind? So...
Now is your chance to get past them.
Oh God!
Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you again.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own.
Of course I'm on my own. I'm always on my own.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry. Miller, it's Jensen. I'm about to enter Diwali territory. Any chance these guys are respecting the curfew?
On their own turf, they're more likely to be enforcing it. So stay sharp.
Yeah, kinda what I figured.
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
Okay, find Radich Nikolad's office. Jeez, and I leveled up. Nice! Battery. Time to max it out. Series 8's most impressive alternate biocell is the active matrix magnesium salt cells, which use a small amount of power to constantly regenerate a microcellular electrolytic solution. This energy storage medium is the most advanced known and can reach 1,000 watt-hours per kilogram. The ultra capacity operates at an increased temperature, 120 degrees Celsius, and are surrounded by a ceramic foam sheath to protect the user's vital organs. Interesting. So now my heart is maxed out. I wonder what that's going to be like now. Right, I need to delete this second save now. Save over this. So, I need to get back into the theater that I managed to sneak into last time. I have 0 praxis. That's because I leveled up before it showed up. How in the heck am I supposed to get inside? I guess I need to go through the roof then. Hey!
There are some pretty sexy women in this place.
Well, look at this. When I said you had a pair on you, mister, I had no idea how big. You do know there's a curfew on, right?
Yeah.
Thought I noticed a change in the clientele out there.
Ha! Yeah. Less snapshots, more pot shots. But management says the Red Queen stays open. And it don't pay to question management here. So, what'll it be?
Gossip. Curfew.
You've got some loyal customers, risking a bullet for a drink and a screw.
Oh yeah? What are you risking it for?
It's probably better I don't tell you.
Right. Well, they've been here since before the lockdown. Some lost track of time while having fun.
They've been here like the entire day.
Place to go. So, less loyal than desperate and scared.
Scared? Of the police or of the Golem riots spreading to the rest of the city?
Please. You don't buy that shit any more than I do. The riots aren't coming anywhere near the city proper. This is just an excuse to clamp down a little tighter, you know? Keep us under control.
Okay.
Staying open during a lockdown seems like a recipe to lose money. Doesn't come off like a sound business decision.
We've got the reputation to think about here at the Red Queen. Opened every night since it was established, as far as I know. Besides, the management has plenty of other interests to offset a slow night here.
I've heard they're very interested in theater.
You could say that, but you didn't hear it from me.
I was never even in here.
Yeah, thanks.
Actually, I think I'm gonna pass.
I don't need a drink.
You change your mind, I'll be right here.
I don't need one. It's fine. Civilian.
Tony and Lee should have called us by now. Did you leave them a message?
No one's on the dancing stage.
Cheap for
Going to
you.
be a long night.
I've worked through worse. I was even here during the incident.
Okay, no one was mind that I picked that up. It's fine.
Sleeping.
How can you sleep with that loud music playing?
There are some pretty sexy women in this place.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
Too many police.
Oh,
Damn Clink.
you talking to me? This whole place has got people with augmentations. What are you being mean to me for?
What are you doing here, Clank?
Haven't heard much about.
Not much business tonight, honey. No street traffic, obviously, except the crazy brave one.
Damn right. I'm crazy brave.
I haven't had any clients in 2 hours. The curfew was killed.
Back off.
What I said was
haven't had any
high.
clients in 2 hours.
Right, so time for some climbing. Whoa. Oh, come on. One. Oh, come on. Get on the heater.
Doubt I'll find anything.
How you doing, Swordmaster? Glad you could make it. Thank you. Hey buddy, sneak please. Don't fall off the side of the building because that'd be pretty bad for me.
We should look.
No, you shouldn't. Hey, where'd I come from? Yeah, finally. Goddamn, Hida was being annoying. Hey, we'll put you with your buddy. Come on. Attaboy. Now, luckily I've been here before, so I don't need to hack these cameras again. In we go. Oh. Ugh. You almost saw me. Okay, so I need to go down a level into near like the dressing rooms.
Violence. In the northwestern United States, a group of non-augmented citizens
already read this.
armed with assault rifles.
Right, I'll be back in 1 second, so see you in a minute. Less than a minute, I'll be gone for like a few seconds. And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Have begun patrolling the streets of Lewistown, Montana. They claim
another
the US
bus, I'll take
government
that.
is not doing enough to protect them
See.
from augmented crazies.
Augmented crazies.
In China, meanwhile, a group of protesters demand basic human rights.
So I need to make my way down here in order to get to the dressing rooms and the manager's office. So the stairs here should lead to there. Hopefully. Or at least these stairs. Nope, it's those stairs up there. Time for some sneaking.
Last delivery was on.
I'll take one of these batteries.
Information archived within the
God.
walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Special.
We should take down these old posters.
Right, we're almost there. So far, so good. 9651. I'll just close that. So far, it's going okay. And they have robots, of course they do. There's nothing here for you. Go away.
Patrol is clear, Frankie.
Just keep your eyes open.
Loaded.
Oh. Getting things done.
They will pay triple what we agreed. That is good for business. But at what cost?
This is not a fucking discussion!
We can still limit the damage. We do not know what these people have planned for London. It could be...
I decide how the Valley do business, not you.
But it's Orchid. You want to deliver to the Safe Harbor Convention before it even begins.
Do you have shit in your ears as well as between them? Get the fuck out of my office! Now!
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Diwali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Bugger. Now I have to get out of here. That was it. I thought I had to do a lot more than that. This door does not open. Why is it even there? Man, I'm so tempted to check out his room. Fuck it. Fuck it. Go balls to the walls here. I meant to click 2.
They need a fucking vacation.
Please do not come over here as I'm hacking your computer.
need a fucking vacation.
What now?
God damn it. Oh. You were right, Otar is planning something. It'd be a shame he got Vano involved. That man could have been a good soldier for us, Constantine. Boss, I got access to Radich's computer like you asked. His password is VinCam. Let's turn off all the cameras if we can. Damn it, I should have fucking knocked him out.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Thank you. What the hell is that even supposed to be? Although I'm surprised no one actually heard me like punch this guy's face in and like him shooting. And hey, maybe he was busy.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got it. Radich the family. Your shipment has arrived at Heathrow and has cleared customs. Our people will begin loading it into truck 2 hours and 50 minutes after official sunset. London time. It will be ready for you at the Apex Center reception bay prior to sunrise. I'm out of train right now, remember. I have Abram Grin to take care of. Radish, you're the boss, but the product isn't up to me, it's up to Galoy. Don't make mistakes, my kindness and friendship. Sorry with the product, and I'll make sure you stay alive. Huh. At least we know we got some stuff about that. Let's get out of here before anything else happens. Why is there a hole in your wall? Okay, sure, I'll take this. And yeah, they need to get the hearing checked out if they're that bad.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Only got one attempt left. I've got 3 hacking tools, I can use one. You got not much. For a minute then I thought that was a box of donuts. I'm like, why is there donuts inside a freaking weapons locker? That's about it. Wait, what? How is it raining underground? Bugs! don't know where I am. Pilgrim Station? Oh, really? Huh, I didn't think I'd be back here. I thought I'd be... That's actually pretty useful, thanks. Breach software, quite a lot of breach software. So I need to head back to my place by walking. I guess I could do that. Can I go to Rizika's? No, wait, that would be the place where it was blown up, so I don't think anything new will be there. So, Capek. Penetrative rain. Yeah, penetrative rain. So that mission went well, quite easily actually. I mean, I got spotted at the end, but no one else cared that I punched his face in. Man, I'm just wondering how this is all going to end. Because, like, we're still before the first Deus Ex game, so I'm trying to figure out how this is going to end in order for it to become that. Because, like, it's starting to become that with the whole martial law stuff and cops being this thing. But this is all in Poland, so... Is it Poland? I think it is. So, like... Is this going to be spreading to other countries at some point, or we'll find out. There we go, finally.
Anything.
What was that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is the second time I've been spotted by these people.
You know they are doing it to get rid of us, right?
Did I make some power cells only for it to get dropped?
You want praxis?
I might be in.
They sell.
Yeah, I know, we've already spoke. Let me shop. I will sell you a lot of stuff I've been picking up. So, sell these, jump to max. I don't have a shotgun, so I can sell these without worry. I don't have a combat rifle. I do not have a machine pistol. I do have a stun gun. I don't have a sniper rifle. I do not have a grenade launcher, but if I do at some point, I would want to have it. Especially if I can have, like, non-lethal ammo with it. Definitely want these biocells. 10,000 credits. If I had more to sell, I could probably afford that. I'm tempted. Don't really use the 4x scope, so I can sell that. There we go, that should be enough. Thank you. That was all.
Stop wasting my time.
What do you mean? I bought stuff from you! Some of these shoppers, store clerks, like...
Then get lost. You waste my time.
Are just so annoying. Like, I bought stuff from you and you treat me like a douchebag. Let's try to sort out our situation. There, put that here. And actual items I use. Okay. Now, what should I put my point into? More health would be cool. I mean, I kind of want to get one of these new ones because I've only bought one and I want to get a second one. Arc of quiet, high voltage electricity at a range of around a dozen meters. The targeted electrical discharge system, also known as the Tesla, is capable of firing a 200 milliamp arc of electricity, useful for incapacitating targets. The high current causes muscular contractions strong enough to clamp down on the heart and prevent full cardiac arrest, leaving the target unconscious but alive. The Tesla is powered by experimental aluminium graphite nanobatteries housed within the forearm. Yes, I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up Praxis kits. I want to see what's inside here. Sure, why not? Oh, I did that without being spotted at all.
Access granted.
Hello? Oh boy. Machine gun. This is one of the machine gun places. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but... Jeez. Loss tolerance. Put like dots into their head. Second law, first law. Technological consciousness through electrical current. That's a lot of blood packs. Whoops. Joseph Ferret.
Anomaly detected. detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. Eric, is it true I tried to access the CC computer but I couldn't log in, and now I'm being told that I'm no longer welcome in the church? I know Mother was upset when I spoke with her about my concerns, but excommunication? I'm stunned speechless. I'm not simply having a crisis of faith, for heaven's sake. She accused me of kowtowing to the doubts of the flesh lord, but I still believe. I changed my life completely so you would see that, so I could help you build what we need. I'm 100% committed to Mother and the Ascension, but something literally doesn't add up when I reviewed the latest calculations. It's truly showing me what I've made, that I've made a mistake somewhere, that I need a little more time to be sure the Ascension will go ahead without something dreadful happening to our brothers and sisters. I don't know why I was questioning it. I mean, if the code self-regulates itself for a long enough period, there are any ghosts there when there are none. She said she needed me, and I did believe. I really believed. I think it's time for me to get out of Prague. You need not worry about blocking my messages, Eric. I'll be not sending any more. Maybe find what we seek. JS. So this person helped build the thing, and I just got some praxis kit for some reason. Whoops, didn't mean to take that out. Kinda creepy. Kinda creepy. No, stop picking up the thing and pick up the crafting parts. Rise up! It's like Icarus again. Like, geez, you could have cleaned up before you left. Alright, let's get this Tesla coil. Nice. Which gives us a quick fire system. Target one mark with the Tesla. Press B to open the augmentation wheel. Select the Tesla augmentation, assign it to F1, 2, 3 or middle mouse button to tap to fire. The AUG picks out targets with a UV laser emitter. The laser reflection is then captured by onboard UV sensors, making it basically impossible to miss unless there's a dense intervening material of some kind of reflective obstruction. Okay. Outlast stuff, pretty much. Distance, dual upgrade, quad upgrade. Okay, so right now I can target one person. I have 23 shots. Let's see what happens. Hey there.
We got it wrong, Adam. Brown's financial prospects aren't as rosy as we thought. He stands to lose trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes.
That doesn't make any sense. Millions of displaced AUGs will flock to Rabia.
And the city can't support them. Brown's been selling investors a pumped-up dream. The corporate city-state where like-minded individuals govern themselves while investors reap the profits.
Kinda goes against the idea of a one-world government.
Yeah, and if it fails, so does Brown, the Santo Group, and anyone else standing in the Illuminati's way.
So they want to kill a competing dream and get rid of their augmented problem in one fell swoop. I take it Brown's been campaigning against the act?
And unlike Rucker, he's got the money and influence to stop it.
What about the orchid sample I gave you? Marchenko's smuggling more of it into London. Were you able to analyze it?
Believe it or not, it's not a bioweapon, or at least it's not meant to be one. It's a genome editing drug. It targets the gene linked to AUG rejection and deletes it.
AUG rejection? Must be why I survived. I don't suffer from rejection syndrome.
Oh.
What? Are you telling me you don't need neuropozyne? Shit, man, that makes you...
1 in a billion, I know. The orchid, Alex. You said it's not meant to be a bioweapon.
Right. The files you and Janus got from the vault, they suggest Reed's team isn't finished making the orchid yet. It's supposed to replace the deleted gene with an artificial one that accepts augmentations. But until they do, it's deadly. Darknet posted pictures of Rucker's corpse. If Brown and all his elegant fans see potential investors get dosed, and Picus News broadcasts images of them, it's gonna send a message.
I'd better warn Miller. You can stay here if you want, till the curfew's lifted.
I can take care of myself. But when the task force hits London, keep me in the loop. Not sure what I can do, but good luck, Adam. And be safe.
You too. You're going down into a way that doesn't lead anywhere.
Miller, it's Jensen. Is McCready still working on that plan for London? Because there's another variable to consider.
You can brief him yourself at TF-29's airfield. We're mobilizing.
Copy that. How do I get there?
Damn curfew's still in effect. So if you can get to Chicane's place, he'll fly you to it. Miller out.
Chicane. So let's see if I got any new messages first. I do. My heart leaps to my throat every time we stop. Sometimes the doors open and the guards peer into the truck. But they never do anything. The door closes, we speed our way toward Rabia. He opens the back to check on the merchandise, but ignores me for the most part. Doesn't treat me well or treat me poorly. I'm just cargo, I guess. You can help me, Libby. Sure. Disconnect. I don't think there's anything else here for me. I must have missed that when we first started. Whoops. So now, what did he say? I could go to Chavs, need something. Interfering with their attempts to pass the Human Restoration Act, now TF-29, is immobilizing. If I'm going to join them, I need to go get to Chicane's place. Geronimo! I have to go all the way back over there. Fine. What happened to this? Someone smashed it. Whoa! You don't hear anything, brother.
You go first.
Who was that? It wasn't me. Yay, more walking. I always love this part. Being sarcastic. Because it kind of takes too long. Like, the loading takes forever. I don't understand why they couldn't just combine the two areas. They're not exactly huge. I guess this whole game is just this area, because like Deus Ex, you could go to many different places. You had China, you had the place where Seraph Industry was, you had freaking Taeyong Medical. This, it's just like, it's just Prague. It's just Prague. This is kind of a shame. Just keep moving your arm. It's fine. Finally. Wake up! Get more done! No thanks. I'd rather sleep. Goddamn thing. There we go. Keep these bathrooms safe.
I knew when Rocker died, something would spark.
Did you? Why didn't you tell anyone? So, not that far to go.
What?
Okay, looks like stuff might hit the fan, so let's get prepared. Toilet guard at your service, pretty much. Hey, Chicane.
Miller's not here yet?
He's already left for the main hangars with McCready's team. We're supposed to rendezvous with them there. You ready to go?
Yeah, let me just make sure there's no other quests in this area before I leave. Prague. Quests. How many quests are in Prague? Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Because I don't want to end up going there only to find out that I missed quests that I could have done. Bloody consent stuff. Go away. You keep asking me even though I've visited your site already. Opt out. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 during the day. Prague curfew. Yeah, only 3. So I've done them all. I guess that's that. Alright, let's go. All unfinished side missions will be cancelled. I don't have any more, so it's fine.
Yeah, let's go.
Two days later.
Unbelievable. You told him it's a credible threat.
B2.
I understand that. There are hundreds of lives at risk.
I hope you're wrong about this, Jensen.
Me too.
So do I.
Fine. Have your men pull back until I can talk to him myself. Miller out. Changing plans. Mac, You and your team will rendezvous with our London division. Secure the perimeter until I tell you to come back in. Jensen, you and I are on the roof.
No problem.
Wrap it up, gentlemen. Approaching the target building now.
Get your coat. You're gonna need it.
What?
I don't have to tell you what's happening. You know the drill. There are people down there. Radical, augmented people who've been sidelined by this world and who think the only way to stop the oppression is by tearing down everything in their way. Their grievances may be just. Maybe they should be heard. But never on these terms. The world may be going to shit, but we're here to stand against the chaos. Every one of the guests down there are counting on us to keep them safe. Let's make sure we do.
Oh boy. Hello there. It's you. It's you! The guy from the first game, the dick bag.
Miller, I'm Nathaniel Brown. Thank you for agreeing to handle this discreetly.
Unless I'm completely confusing him for someone else.
Choice. You threatened to invoke the Corporate Sovereignty Act.
I gave your London division a full day to sweep for explosives. They found nothing.
It's not explosive.
It's not just bombs we're concerned with.
I've also replaced all the food and beverage, brought in extra guards from Tarvis Security Services, and ordered the men to work with your team when it arrives. Trust me, I'm taking this threat very seriously.
Then why not cancel the event?
This isn't the first time extremists have threatened to tear down the Safe Harbor Initiative. Pro-AUG supporters think we're profiting from their misery, promoting more failures like Gollum City. While anti-AUG racists can't stand the thought of any augmented person
different guy, I
living in
think.
peace. Canceling this event will only embolden all of them.
Let's educate.
The men planning to attack here tonight are no ordinary extremists. They murdered Talus Rucker, and they want to frame the Augmented Rights Coalition if their attack tonight succeeds.
Is this true? How do you know it?
How doesn't matter. We're here because of a credible threat against you and your Safe Harbor Convention.
These men are out to stomp you. They know you've been campaigning against the Human Restoration Act. They need it to pass. They don't care how many lives they destroy, as long as that happens. But we do.
It's Agent Jensen, isn't it? David Seraph told me about you. You might not believe this, Agent, but I'm also trying to save lives tonight. The lives of your people. Several members of the UN Security Council are on my guest list tonight. I plan to convince them just how wrong the act really is. Talus Rucker couldn't stop it from passing. But I can.
Where are you meeting then?
In a secure conference room off the reception hall. Men from your London division have already cleared it.
Doesn't matter. I want to see this room myself, and I want Agent Jensen here to coordinate with Tarvos Security, while the rest of my team re-examines the building. Discreetly, of course.
The head of our Tarvis division is Liam Slater. He's waiting for your man to join him in the Central Security Office.
You got it.
Go see him, Agent, and keep McCready and me in the loop. Mr. Brown, if you'll show me that conference room.
Oh boy. So that's what the fucking holographic display was for. It's for these buildings. We must be in the one that's right in the middle of these things. Like, what is the point in making them look like this? What is the structural benefit to having them look like this? I mean, they just look weird. They don't look like... I'm not saying they look bad. It's just... why? Also, I've been to London, so... let's see if I can see anything. Well, there's the London Eye. I've been on that. Where's the pineapple? Oh, there it is. There's the pineapple. Or the avocado thing. I wonder if I can see the bridge from here too. Apex Center. Let's just hack this so I can get inside quick.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Buy a cell. Oh, that's up top. We're still gonna look around. I don't think this leads down. I think this just leads... yeah, it just leads out. Okay, because if the eye's over there, that means the bridge should be somewhere on the left side. The bridge should be somewhere there, if I'm remembering correctly, unless this is the river side, in which case... well, it wouldn't be, because the pineapple's on that side, so... yeah. Although I've only been to London once, so... I might be wrong on that. So we got a few areas to check out. I'm going to check out that area over here before we stop, because it's actually past 5. So let's have a look in here before then.
Anomaly detected. Yep. Access granted.
Oh. Now I get that sorted out. That leads outside. Whoops. And the power cable's up there. Oh, here we go. Alright. I think with that we shall head to the front door and we shall stop here. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. It feels like this was very short, but then again, I enjoy playing this, so time is going really fast for me. So like I was saying, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this series. Next week we shall continue this on Tuesday around about the same time. I'm getting the feeling that we're nearing the end of the game. We'll have to see how quickly it goes. But as usual, if you like what I do and you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe, and links in the description. If you want to check out my Patreon or help with donations, Patreon now also have access to Discord, so you can talk with me at any time if you want. You could do it at any tier. You don't have to do like a specific tier, but different tiers get like different benefits for the actual Patreon itself. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I think that's everything. So yes, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next Tuesday, where we will be continuing this game, and maybe even finishing it. I don't know. But until then, guys, have a good one. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Swordmaster. I hope to see you next time. And have a good week. Ciao.